What if the woman you discarded as obsolete is the only one who holds the key to your empire and your heart? In The Wife He Replaced, M.L. Hall delivers a scorching, high-stakes second-chance romance that proves love isn't just about finding someone new, it's about having the courage to reclaim what was lost before it's too late. This isn't just a story about billionaire excess and corporate intrigue. It's a visceral exploration of regret, resilience, and the dangerous allure of a man who realizes his greatest mistake wasn't business, but betrayal. From the opening chapter, listeners are thrust into a world of glass-walled offices, private jets, and emotional landmines, where every glance carries the weight of history, and every touch threatens to unravel years of carefully constructed defenses. Perfect for fans of angsty contemporary romance and marriage and crisis tropes, this audiobook serves up intense chemistry, moral complexity, and a redemption arc so satisfying it feels like justice served cold. When tech mogul Julian Thorne announces his engagement to a younger, more suitable socialite, he expects his ex-wife, Elena Vance, to fade quietly into the background of his life. But Elena doesn't disappear, she evolves. Having rebuilt her career and self-worth from the ashes of their divorce, she returns not as a victim, but as a formidable competitor in the very industry Julian dominates. Their paths collide again when a merger forces them into close proximity, reigniting old wounds and buried passions with explosive intensity. Julian, haunted by the emptiness of his polished new life, begins to see Elena not as the wife he outgrew, but as the partner he never truly understood. Hall masterfully balances the glamour of billionaire lifestyles with the raw vulnerability of two people navigating trust after betrayal. The audiobook narration captures this tension with breathtaking precision, rendering Julian's arrogance and eventual humility and Elena's guarded strength and lingering hurt with vocal nuances that make every confrontation feel intimate and every reconciliation feel earned. What sets The Wife He Replaced apart in the crowded billionaire romance genre is its refusal to let Julian off the hook easily. His journey isn't just about winning Elena back, it's about dismantling the ego that drove her away. Hall avoids the trap of making Elena passive or overly forgiving. Instead, she crafts a protagonist whose boundaries are ironclad and whose forgiveness is conditional on genuine change. The dynamic between them shifts powerfully throughout the narrative, from adversarial rivals to reluctant allies, and finally to lovers rediscovering each other with fresh eyes. Supporting characters add depth and friction: the scheming fiancé who exposes Julian's superficiality, loyal friends who challenge Elena's hesitation, and business rivals who test their united front. Each interaction reinforces the novel's central theme: true partnership requires equality, respect, and the willingness to be vulnerable even when it hurts. For audiobook listeners, this production is an emotional roller coaster, executed with flawless pacing. The narrator distinguishes Julian and Elena with distinct vocal qualities. Julian's voice deepens with remorse, while Elena's sharpens with resolve, making their dialogue crackle with unspoken history. Sound design subtly enhances the setting without overpowering the intimacy. The hum of city traffic, the clink of champagne flutes at tense galas, the silence of a shared car ride that speaks louder than words. Pacing mirrors the push and pull of their relationship, accelerating during moments of conflict and slowing down for scenes of tender revelation. Whether you're commuting through urban sprawl or relaxing in a quiet room, the audiobook creates an immersive atmosphere that makes you feel every heartbeat of their reconnection. It's storytelling that demands attention, transforming passive listening into active emotional investment. Ultimately, The Wife He Replaced redefines the second chance trope by prioritizing accountability over apology. It satisfies cravings for dramatic stakes and steamy romance while delivering a nuanced portrayal of healing after heartbreak. No prior series knowledge is needed. It stands confidently as a complete emotional journey. If you've ever wondered whether love can survive pride, or if redemption is possible after profound failure, this audiobook will affirm that some mistakes are worth correcting, and some loves are worth fighting for twice. Press play, brace yourself for the heat, and prepare to believe that sometimes the best future is built on the ruins of the past. Your next obsession isn't waiting in a new beginning, it's waiting in the brave decision to try again.